Hello viewers, I am making this video and practicing English in this video because I used to make videos in the English language about the English language, and I used to speak with my friends on phone call, and I used to upload. Since last 4 days ago I have started to upload videos, but my some of my friends are very busy and they could not be able to talk with me, so I have to make a video alone. Anyhow I have to practice in the English language alone, so I am making this video and I'm trying to practice English alone and making video for my YouTube channel too. It is very hard to get English speaking environment. Not everyone is fortunate to get the English speaking environment. People who belong to the metro cities, they may have the English speaking environment, but not everyone is fortunate to get the English speaking environment. And people who have studies people who have studied in convent school or in boarding school or in any international school, they had the privilege since childhood, so they acquire the English language proficiency. But not everyone is fortunate to get the chance to study in English school. And in government schools, though we read in English, but we did not get the English speaking environment. So it is hard for maximum students to speak English fluently. But nothing is impossible if we practice continuously. Anything is possible. We have to create the environment alone, and we have to speak anyhow. We have to think in English every time, and sometimes we have to practice translation. Suppose during the time when we watch any Hindi movies or any Hindi shows, at that time we have to make the habit of translation in our brain in English. We have to translate Hindi speech. We have to make the habit of translation in our brain. We have to practice continuously. If we can't practice anything in English, we lose confidence, and it is not so possible to speak English fluently. When we read the newspapers, books, that time we feel confident that at least we are getting the ideas, we are getting the information, knowledge, and we can definitely acquire the language from reading books or from the newspapers. But while speaking, it's not so easy if we did not get the environment to speak any language. Definitely there is the need of environment, and without environment it is not so possible to speak English fluently. We learn the Hindi language very fast than English because Hindi has the environment. Wherever you go in India, there is the environment of Hindi speaking, and even the businessmen from outside state travel from the Hindi heartland to many other Indian states, and due to the environment, we have picked the Hindi language very fast. And since childhood, we have watched too much Hindi television more than English. Due to this reason, we have acquired the Hindi language very fast. But when it comes to English, during childhood, we didn't watch too much English shows, too much English movies. So, due to this reason, many students are facing problem at the moment. But if we continuously practice, anything is possible. Today I did not have done exercise and meditation. So I'm feeling like my brain is not powerful today and not getting the words on my brain, but I'm still trying to speak and trying to practice English speaking. It is hard if we lose consistency, if we do not keep practice on consistently, we will lose confidence and we will feel regret if we could not able to speak English properly. But when it comes at teaching anything, suppose we have to teach any story of English, novel, drama, poetry, prose, anything, that time we naturally get the words into our brain while reading, but not every time we get the English words into our brain if we neglect to think in English, or we did not, or we could not able to talk on anything, any ideas, or on any topic. We get English words into our brain only when we discuss anything about ideas, place, event, or we will try to say if any story, that time we'll be able to express our ideas, feelings, anything. I'm randomly making this video in my village, without any proper management, without wearing any new dress, just to speak in the English language and just to practice, because it is hard, it is very hard to get English speaking environment in the village. Though everyone is educated, everyone has graduation degrees, everyone has master's degree, but while speaking, no one is making the English speaking environment, or no one is creating the English speaking environment. Just by getting degrees will not be sufficient to speak English properly or fluently. Though everyone understand English, everyone reads books, newspapers, but while speaking, we lack the environment in our village. Not only in our village, but every village in India, there is the lack of environment of English speaking. So I am speaking alone and enjoying the company of nature. You can see the view of nature. Today is Sunday here, and I am enjoying the scenic beauty of nature in my own solitude and trying to speak English alone. And I will definitely do my best, and one day I will definitely reach the proficiency like the native speaker, because since childhood I wanted to speak English like the native speaker, and I am trying regularly, I am practicing regularly. Someone just present here is cutting the grass from the tree, and now I may have to return to my home to have my morning breakfast food. My mom had already prepared maybe, and now I have to eat my breakfast along with my father and mother. And after that, again, if I will get time, again I will make video in the English language just to practice and improve myself. and English language has the history in India since British regime. British not only occupied India, but they left the English language, and the hegemony of English language is still here in India. In many states, medium of instruction is in English, and some states may use English as their first language or second language, and some states use English as an official language in schools. English is compulsory in many states of India. Except mother language, every subjects are in English: physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, social science. Every subjects are in English in India, in Indian states.